Hello and welcome to The Big Fight. Language. It is something that we use to communicate. It can also lead to miscommunication and anger and hatred and a whole lot of things. Language is something that can unite. Language can also divide. So which way is it going to go for India? Is language at the end of the day going to be something that will bring us all together? Or is language going to be something that will divide us and take us far away from each other? And who knows, maybe do something even worse. And we saw some examples this week as to just how potent a factor language can actually be. And we have a fantastic panel to discuss language with us, and it's which way it's going to head to in India in the next few years. Neeraj Shekhar, Samajwadi Party MP from Balia, son, of course, of former Prime Minister Mr. Chandrasekhar, carrying on his legacy from Balia. It's great to have you with us. Akhilesh Chaubey, legal vice president of the MNS. The MNS, of course, been very much in the news on the language question. I understand your party is now apologizing for its actions in the House, but I'm not very sure whether you've changed your views on language one way or the other, but we will no doubt find out. Mr. Rajendra Yadav, noted fiction writer in Hindi. It's a pleasure, sir, and an honor to have you with us on this program. Professor Kancha Alaya, an old friend of ours here on The Big Fight, Dalit Bahujan writer, and has strong views on the English language in particular and how he thinks it should become the lingua franca for the entire country. So it's great to have you with us. Sanjay Nirupam. Sanjay was once with the Shiv Sena, now very firmly a Congress MP from there. So it's great to have your views, Sanjay, with us.
Thank you.
And finally, great pleasure to welcome from Chennai, Kanimuri, writer, poet, Rajya Sabha MP from the DMK, the person really who's going to be presumably one of the people leading the DMK forward in Tamil Nadu. So it's a great privilege to have you with us as well. Thank you all so much for being with us today. Can we, before we take a look at the broader issue of language, can I just start with you, Akhilesh, as I'm sure you thought I would start with you. The fact that you would assault an MLA in the assembly, slap an MLA who's being sworn in at that point, just because he doesn't speak in a particular language.
See,
don't you think you're taking it to extremes?
It is not like this. Since day before yesterday, media is showing that just because he was taking oath in Hindi, we slapped him. It is not like that. It was about his attitude. It was about his things which he represented in media and in the assembly and outside the assembly. That was the reason he was assaulted.
So because he was representing certain things, that's the reason you slapped him in assembly. So
even that whole incident has two sides. One side which he did on the stage, and after that he came down, he went up to Sisir Sindhe, who was senior leader in our party. He dashed in. After that, one of the MLA, Ram Kadam, slapped him. So that if you should take whole in toto before saying anything about the act of the MNS legislature or Abu Asim Ajmi.
So do you think it is a correct thing to do, whatever the provocation?
See, if somebody
whatever they thought they liked or they didn't like, slapping an MLA inside the assembly, snatching away his mic while he's trying to be sworn in.
See, whatever happened in assembly, for that our MLA has apologized. But it is happened against Abu Asim Ajmi. We are not feeling sorry for doing it against Abu Asim Ajmi.
Okay, now he's a member of your party. You want to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to say, because they have, before that he took the oath, they have said that they warned everybody that nobody should take oath in Hindi. There was a warning from MNS.
It was not warning, it was request from MNS.
Why? Anybody in this country is free, because we are living in a democratic framework. Anybody is free to take oath in any language. Why he has to take oath in Marathi?
Why? Why does somebody have to take an oath in Marathi?
It is not like that. See, in Maharashtra, Marathi language is reducing day by day. Now it's around 65% people only who speaks Marathi. Raj Sahib has got an agenda to safeguard Marathi. We cannot promote Hindi at the cost of Marathi. Because for getting a language prepared like Marathi,
on anybody.
It needs hundreds of years.
Marathi.
And after that, if you get on reducing that language, it's not, they are not going to bear that.
But I'm still asking about the question of assaulting somebody because they won't speak in a particular language. And you said that he attacked somebody else on the way out. Can we see the picture of that incident?
You can see the picture. There are two sides of that incident.
Tuba.com